I'm sure you'll love to see this Band 8 plus Q card answer, where I'll tell you how to address IELTS speaking part 2 questions like a pro. Hi all, this is Kritika Krishna and welcome back to Leverage IELTS, brought to you by Leverage Edu, your trusted study abroad expert. All the important linking words, phrases and idioms will be shown on the screen, and in the end, I'll explain each and every part of the answer so you can dive deep into the answer and understand all the major and minor points. Here we have our cue card question. Describe a time when you were very afraid. You should say, what happened? Where were you then? Who was with you? I'm going to talk about a time when I got utterly scared. I don't really believe in supernatural beings, nor do I fear them. The fear of the unknown or unseen never occurred to me except this one time. It was a story that I heard and it completely changed my perspective towards ghosts or supernatural beings. There are so many blogs out there that write about haunted places in India. Although I had read a couple of stories about the Lothian Cemetery, it is one of the oldest Christian cemeteries of Delhi, located in Lothian Road, Kashmiri Gate. Many people believe that the town has some of the spookiest ghost stories of all time. It was an incident that was narrated to me by my father. Once he came late from the office. Back then we didn't have a personal vehicle. It was around 12 in the midnight, I guess, and on his way back home from the ring road, he saw a little boy walking around with a small dog. Now my father started talking to the boy and asked why he was roaming about at night. The boy then replied that he had just come out for a stroll and told my father that he is from that locality only. The boy then started chatting and walking with my father. After they crossed the ring road, the boy just disappeared. Yes, he just disappeared. And obviously my father was shocked and started walking hurriedly. He never got to know where the boy went. He later told me that there is a cemetery a few kilometers away from the road. At the time, I was working at the Irving Hospital and had evening shifts. I had to walk all the way from the hospital to my place via the ring road. I got goosebumps after hearing my father's story that I couldn't walk alone on that road. For about a week, I took the longest route to reach my place. Even now, I walk with bated breath alone in the evenings or at night via the route. Before hearing this story, I did not believe in supernatural things or ghosts. Once I heard it, it completely changed my perspective. Thus, I do believe now that there are things out there in the world that are beyond any rational explanation. Here you saw an answer which is eligible to score 8 plus bands. Now we will break it down into pieces so you can understand every bit of it and how I made the whole structure so organized and used a wide range of words, used linking words to combine the sentences and addressed all the questions. So I began the story with how I felt before my father told me his experience. And then I explained what all happened there. Stated some information about the haunted place, why the incident happened, because my father was coming late from office, how one thing led to another. I managed to tell the particular incident in a very simple and understandable way. The story started with a little background information on my disbelief in supernatural power, and then connected to the story my father shared. This way, we also make use of time to fill our answer with content and extend it further with the main response, that is, the story of being afraid. Specifying location and time would add to using different words and expressions, just as I used in this example. Some other appropriate word choices relevant to this topic were ghost stories, haunted, spookiest, scared, changed perspective, and beyond rational explanation. Then I told how I felt when my father told me the same story and how I reacted to it by changing my route to my work. Then I told how I feel about the incident in the present time. And this way, my response has a suitable beginning, connecting it to the main question's answer with details with the right set of words and linking expressions. Click on the link here. See in detail how to make a proper structure to answer questions. This is all for today's video. I'll see you all soon in the next video. Till then, stay tuned for more content and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to make sure you are notified of all upcoming videos.